when he entered Capernaum, a centurion came to him, appealing to him. Verse 6. And saying, Lord, my servant is lying at home, paralyzed, in terrible distress. You know, centurion is a very powerful position. He is in charge of 100 soldiers. And he has 100 soldiers under him. Now, this centurion is coming to meet Jesus on behalf of his servant. Not on behalf of his son or daughter or family member, but for his servant. This centurion is a very good centurion. He takes care of his servants so as his own. And therefore, he comes to appeal in front of Jesus saying, Lord, my servant is lying at home paralyzed, in terrible distress. The centurions need not take care of the servants who are good for nothing. When a servant becomes sick, normally people get rid of them. Even today, even in this modern age, people, once they come to know their servant is useless, and especially if they are paralyzed, they never takes care of them. So they just get rid of those people. They think it is a burden for them. It is difficult to maintain to these people, those who are paralyzed. Therefore, normally these people, rich people, when they have so many servants, if one of them is sick, they will try to get rid of those servants. But here, this centurion, he is taking care of his servant who is lying at home paralyzed. We don't know how long he was paralyzed. One thing is sure, maybe it's so many days and months, but this centurion is taking care of him. Maybe this servant is a very important person for him, though he's a servant. And he is pleading in front of Jesus saying, please do come and heal. And then verse 7 we read, and he said to him, I will come and cure him. You know, when he took care of his servant, Jesus is ready to be a servant for him. In another occasion, yesterday we saw when somebody came and said, please come to my home and heal. Jesus did not go to his house, but he said, don't worry, go in peace, the person is healed. But in this case, Jesus is ready to go and heal. Jesus is ready to go, ready to obey this centurion. The other day we reflected about Roman official when he come and pleaded in front of Jesus to come and heal. Then Jesus did not go, but Jesus just commanded the sickness to disappear, and daughter was healed. Here, Jesus is ready to be obedient to this Roman official because he is taking care of a poor servant. Therefore, Jesus was ready to be a servant to him. Verse 8. The centurion said, Lord, but I am not worthy to have you come under my roof, but only speak the word, and my servant will be healed. This word of God is very powerful because we use it in the Holy Eucharist. This word of God, this word that he spoke, became a powerful word that we all use in every Holy Eucharist. I'm not worthy to have you under my roof, but only speak the word, and my servant will be healed. And then Jesus obeyed him. For also, I am also a man under authority, with soldiers under me. And I say to one, go, and he goes, and to another, come, and he comes, and to my slave, do this, and the slave does it. So he didn't say anything about anything else. He said, I command, then it happens. Because I'm just a centurion, I have only 100 soldiers under me. If I say something, it will happen. Because I have authority. And you have tremendous authority, more powerful authority than me. Therefore, you don't need to come to my home because I'm unworthy to welcome you under my roof. But you just command, it will happen. Then Jesus knew his faith is so strong. He knows who I am. When Jesus heard him, he was amazed and said to those who followed him and said, truly I tell you, in no one in Israel have I found such faith. And then verse 11 we read, I tell you, many will come from east and west and will eat with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob in the kingdom of heaven, while the heirs of the kingdom will be thrown into the outer darkness, where there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Jesus was so disappointed by the Israelis, but at the same time he was so happy to see the Gentiles who are having faith in him. And then he said to centurion, go, let it be done for you according to your faith. And the servant was healed in that hour. My dear brothers and sisters, when we are humble and ready to be a servant, the Lord is ready to be our servant. When we are ready to be a servant to others, even though we are so powerful, we are official, we have a higher authority, but if we are ready to be a servant to others, then God is ready to be our servant, to do anything for us. Always remember this sentence.